What's going on, folks? Coach Easy. Most of you don't know me. I'm kind of a nobody. I've been around about 5 years, but ain't at the big time like some of you. But I did have 100,000 followers once on Utah on TikTok till they banned me. So I come from the basement of a friend's house as I'm hitting a low point in my life, right? I fought the system won. And I mean the system by corrupt courts, the corrupt government or corporations, police, all of them, right? Boy, this thing starts a little ways back. About 7 years ago, where I lost my job with my city, was charged with an OWI, but that wasn't why they got rid of me. For 20 years, they got rid of me for, they said, not calling in on a timely manner. Well, I had wrecked my motorcycle when I was in the hospital. My mom couldn't figure it out. She was having trouble getting a hold of somebody, right? She did finally, but 3 hours late. Damn her, really? Come on. Who's expecting an elderly lady to be able to get it right the first try? Anyway, so they gave me 2 months of FMLA because I was hurt bad. 7 broken ribs, collapsed lung, and a broken collarbone, broken shoulder blade, even broken toes, and a hole in my knee that lasted 6 months. The best part was the back of my head was completely bald. I'm a lucky man, right? That's not the first time I about died. I've got several lives here going, but that's not what I'm here for. I've been supporting Trump since day one, right? I still believe he's got our best interest, but I think he's got some roadblocks and he's being definitely tested, and just hope he's not compromised, because it's a large people they're taking out. And as far as I'm concerned, I thought he was done. I thought everybody, he caught them all, right? They just grow. They're just like fucking cockroaches, man. You get one, they just fucking multiply, right? They like grow new heads and shit, and there's more. Fucking lizards or whatever you want to call them. So where I'm at here right now is someplace I've never been in my life. I've always had a good job, always had a nice car, always had shit together. I was married 14 years. We had a wonderful marriage. Last year fell apart. Just things happen. I won't get into that. But it seems like ever since then, the wheels have kind of fallen off. So I got a fucking motorcycle, and that's when I wrecked my motorcycle because I was having a midlife crisis. Then 7 months later, lost my job, got into the car business, making really good, better money than I ever made. In the meantime, my union didn't back me up, right? Yeah, they don't do that for you, really. That's why I don't fucking believe in the unions anymore. I've been a Democrat all my life, right? And I realized in 19 that Trump was really actually pretty good, because I fucking hated him too. I hated Hillary more. So when I lost my job, like a lot of us did, I was denied unemployment for whatever reason. New dealership, they just thought maybe I didn't need it. But then they were supposed to give it to everybody, really. Pandemic, right? Still didn't get it. I'm really still not to this day sure why I didn't. It was in frozen mode, and it was like all over the place. But I had some savings. I survived for a minute. I had an 811 credit score, so I had like 6 credit cards. So I'm in good shape, right? I used my credit cards. Had myself in trouble there. And then my mama died. God rest her soul. I went into a bad place, dark place. Of course, my family thought, you just got to move on. You got to get over it. Well, I couldn't get over it. That was my rock, man. That was my mom. I was, of course, the youngest, only boy. I took care of her. We were close, right? My dad died when I was young, so mama did it all for me, right? And I got to spend the last 3 hours with her. Nobody else came, but I did. I couldn't visit her in the hospital until she was about to die because they were jacking people. They weren't letting you see them so they could do whatever they wanted to do to them, right? But she didn't wait. She waited till after I left to die, which makes sense. My mom was always about worrying. Didn't want to make anybody worry about her, you know? So here we are, denied unemployment. Mama died, rolling on my credit cards. Credit started taking a dip. I had to sell my home to get the proceeds to kind of live off that. And then I got a little bit of an inheritance, so I lived off that. I had to go back to work a couple times. One place decided they thought they could fuck over a pregnant girl, and I just wasn't really feeling it. I kind of questioned them. They didn't like it. They fired me. I denied unemployment again, and I wasn't there long enough. And I've never collected it before in my life. I'd been at my previous job 20 years before all this, right? So I go to another place. In fact, I got hired by the #1 place. I would say that like one of the best top places in the state. They hired me. I hit it out of the park. 8 people. They hired me. Then they unhired me 2 days later. I lied on my application and said I had a clean driving record. I did. 3 years. They only needed 3 in most places, but this place needed 5. That's how good they were, right? They had the fancy Lexuses and Caddies and all that good stuff. That took me back a minute. And then I said, you know what? I'll try it one more time. Well, they know Biden's 100 employee mandate was being put on display. And I was being pressured to get the vaccine. So I did it politely and respectfully. I went and talked to my boss in private and told him, I said, I just don't feel comfortable taking it. That wasn't good. He acted like it was okay, but no, not really. I saw the writing on the wall. They started treating me like shit. So I got forced out of there. So I tried to start my own coaching business. Spend a lot of money online, wasting money, all that shit. Trying to, I wanted to help young adults, older teens, you know, hopefully keep them away from the pain pills, because I had my own addiction after back surgery. 5 years, but I got clean. 11 years now clean. So I know what I'm talking about with that shit. So I want to help, right? Well, spend a lot of money on coaching classes and all that good stuff, and then must not be very good at marketing. But then I got wrapped up in the politics, right? I blame politics. I blame all the government for everything. Most of us should. They have their hand on every fucking thing we do. They control everything we do ever since we were born. As soon as your mama signs your birth certificate, yep, they got full control of you. That's a fucking scary thought you gotta look into. 14th Amendment created the citizen. Now we're all enslaved, right? And so that didn't work out so well. So I filed for disability. Fuck, I got a lot of problems, a lot of physical problems, right? I could have qualified for it 10 years ago. Didn't want to do it. I never wanted to do it. But I was in a desperation situation, right? Well, that didn't really work so good either. It took 3 years, and then they only back paid me for 1 year, and then they only gave me a measly little $24,000. That didn't help me at all. It just got me able to pay some people back that I owed. Anyway, I got in a bad way, so now I'm pissed. So the credit union repossessed my car back in May. Obviously, I couldn't make the payments anymore. Now they've got a replevin or lien on my home. Well, I had to sell my home for fear of being lost, losing it. But I couldn't get no one to buy it outright, so I sold it on contract, right? Pretty good deal, I think I made. So the man was going to, besides all the other things, he's going to pay me $1,000 a month until he pays it off. He's going to try to pay it off in a year, though. I could take that 100 and only use half of it and make my payments, right? But I'm behind now. Hell, that's not good enough for them. So now I've got to pressure the guy that I sold it to get a loan and buy it, right? In the meantime, I'm homeless. Yeah, homeless. Of course, I'm living in a buddy's basement, so I'm not homeless. But my family turned on me because my family they don't like the fact that I'm on disability. They think they're paying for me. When, we all pay into our own Social Security, so anybody that believes that's a little bit uneducated. Yeah, 41 years of paying into Social Security, so you're not paying for mine. I'm paying for my own. It's just going to cut out when I get later in life, right? I'm going to probably struggle for the rest of my life, but no, not me. I'm going back to work, whether I'm in pain or not, because the government don't take care of fucking people. No. All I know, I had to take 2 Ubers this past winter. I had to take more than 2, but 2 of those Ubers were, what do you know, illegals. These people, I'll give them that, nice people, not complaining. But they told me they got a car for free, that they were getting rent 2 years free. I didn't say anything, but I was burning up inside. And they were getting, I don't know how much, but I know some of them were getting pretty good chunk of money for Social Security benefits. For God's sakes, Biden gave out, I don't even remember how many it was, but there was like tens of thousands of fucking Social Security numbers. Of course, there was 20 million here, but here I am with no car, getting my house taken. An illegal fucking never lived here. He's got a free car, free housing, free money. What's wrong with this picture? So even then, I'm not even really mad at them because government's the one doing it. Why wouldn't they take it? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a fucking fan of it and I don't believe in it, any of it. But a lot of the people are good people, right? Can't be hating them. I just don't. I hate what the government's doing to the American people. And I'm done. I can't even get fucking help for a little extra so I can put deposit down and first month's rent, because that's going to eat up my whole... I've been able to move into a place for 2 weeks because I used it for my moving expenses. Then I stayed in a hotel for a week. Probably not a good idea, but I didn't know where else to stay. I'm not one that likes to ask for help. I still had to eat. Now I got about 5 days left till the first of the month, and I got no money. And I'm gonna have to ask for fucking money for food. Yet I have a family, and they all have plenty of money. I have 3 sisters. I never asked them for help. And even one of them, they're millionaires, didn't even let me borrow $200. Started off at $2,000 because I needed money for a down payment on a car, right? Because my credit's fucked. I can't even get a car. It's amazing that I can't get a car. I can't get into a place because of my credit and because I don't have enough for deposit. And yet there's nobody around here that can help me. You got Section 8. I'm not really needing Section 8. I just need one little fucking... And then you hear Social Security's supposed to be giving everybody an extra check or something. Not everybody. They've saved all this money for Doge and all that shit, right? Now they're trying to backtrack and act like it's billions. No, they've saved trillions. Majority of that money is fucking ours. Straight up. And not that I want this, because I don't think maybe we need all this, but I don't see why we wouldn't, because we're supposed to be getting reparations of some sort. Trump campaigned on it. Trust me, folks, I've been following this fucking thoroughly, because I've been home. I know everything I need to know. He campaigned on Nasara Jassara. Where the fuck's happened to that? That's what makes me angry, because I backed him up, and I believe he's doing what he's supposed to do. But he's fucking not giving us the fucking most important thing in my book, is that's fucking getting everybody financially back on track. Maybe doing some good things for the future, but right now, here and now, we have record amounts of foreclosures, record amounts of repossessions. People are fucking struggling, homeless, and never been homeless before. But yet you'll have Democrats say that Biden did a wonderful job. Those people just need to be put out of their misery because they're idiots. They're in denial. There was nothing good about Biden's administration. Not a thing. You tell me one good thing he did. And in fact, if you want to criticize Trump for all his convictions, they railroaded him, dude. And you guys all know it. Look at what the judges are doing to him now. No judges have ever been involved with a president till this fucking Trump. And you know that they're just going after him because the Democrat Party and the fucking oligarchs that control him, bought and paid for by George Soros and the rest of them. I'm not here for that. I'm here to call out Trump. Sir, it's time for the people to get some financial boosts. Not everybody can wait 3 years or 2 years or whatever it's going to be. And I still got you. You and Elon alone, because I know you haven't taken a salary, so I'm not expecting it, but this is just my point. The two of you alone could fucking save this country and then some with all the money you have. Think you guys can fucking help give up some of the fucking trillion we got? Somebody was telling me that $1 trillion, I haven't added it up, but up to 1.1 million for every American. Saying that's true, it's just what I heard. Maybe it's all 7 trillion of it, something like that. What I'm asking, and I'm begging, why aren't we getting any type of fucking relief? That's our tax money, all the legal interest we paid. IRS is holding on to my fucking tax return because they're trying to be cute, even though it was accepted because I found out some of the loopholes myself. Now they want to play games with me. Why would they want to fucking hurt somebody that's already buried in the fucking ground? You can't get nothing out of me because that's what's wrong. Trump, you need to instill the Constitution, the IRS, in everywhere they are. Local districts, courts, they're all corrupt. I just got charged with something a few weeks ago, not even fucking remotely something they should have charged me with. Because I'm a state national, took it upon themselves to do it on purpose. Little did they know they got something coming, but that shouldn't be happening. Nobody should be fucking harassed like that. The back of my state national credential card said, do not detain. What do they fucking do? Put me in handcuffs in the back of the police car. So somebody's gonna have to fucking start doing something besides just the big TV fucking things that makes everybody, you know, because we need some fucking financial fucking support. We need IRS to get out, because before 1913, there was no such thing as fucking taxing and fucking people. That was tariffs. He's even said it. Trump, you've even said it. It was the best our government's ever been. I beg you, and God bless every single one of you. But I'm telling you what, I don't know about you, but I need some help. I never thought in my life I'd ever need it. I would hope my government could help me since they fucking helped the illegals out. I think that's only fair. Since they fucking helped the illegals out. I think that's only fair.
The 45th president of the United States is now Donald J. Trump.
He said, I will fight for you with every breath in my body, and I will never let you down. So we do have some breaking news, because while it is about celebration, it is also now about policy.
Oh, that's right, Aaron. President Trump went right to work. He went right into the Oval Office shortly after he departed from the review.
Is day two going to be as busy as day one? He met with business leaders. He met with union leaders. He signed a bunch of stuff. He fulfilled some campaign promises. What's left?
The pace over the past 10 days has been astronomical. Everybody in official Washington I talked to said, I cannot believe he's only been president for 10 days.
Dan, I think you got to admit they did a pretty impressive job rolling out this nomination.
This is how it's supposed to be done. I mean, this is done to the T. Actually, even more so than we've seen in the past.
We're seeing the markets react positively. It is better than expected.
Consumer confidence rocketing to a 16-year high.
Healthy job growth again for the month of February. So is this the Trump effect?
Oh, I think it is. I think there's no question that employers like Donald Trump a lot in his